Welcome, and thank you for joining me for this Aries new moon solar eclipse video. And I do know that there has been a lot of hype around this solar eclipse, a lot of negative hype. And I have to say that looking at the astrology, I just don't see that negativity. Is this a difficult new moon? There's a little bit of difficulty here. Yes, we do have Chiron conjunct the new moon, but the chart overall is positive. There are more sweet elements in this chart than there are negative. The Aries new moon is at 19 degrees of Aries, and that breaks down to 1, which is a fresh new start, an initiating energy. And that energy is just adding to the energy of Aries, which is the first sign of the zodiac. So we have here this really new fresh start happening. When you add on top of that the solar eclipse, which is the sun dying and being reborn, again we have this energy of something new, something fresh coming into this world, something that is just starting. It's a new, fresh beginning. We also have, in addition to these energies, we have Uranus and Jupiter conjunct each other in Taurus, and that's where the disruptions are coming from. So if you've been experiencing a lot of chaos, you've been experiencing your wounds coming up, a lot of sensitivity, then what's happening is this new moon is bringing this up to the surface so you can heal it. So that when you open this new chapter, when you start this new beginning, this energy is not carried over. You're going to be leaving behind those wounds. You're going to be leaving behind those things that held you back previously. And it is an energy of a really strong start of something new. And personally, I think this new start has to do a lot with AI, because I've seen AI come up a lot in my consciousness in the last few months. And I think that this is going to be a fresh new start for humanity, where things are going to be really integrated in a way that there is no turning back. AI will become a part of our daily lives, whether we like it or not. And I think that is ultimately a good thing. I think that it's going to carry a lot of repercussions with it. But I do think that AI is definitely a part of this new fresh start, this reboot that we're going through. And I also think that's part of it too is the anti-war movement that's happening. There's a reset happening where we've had these wars going on, these major wars, and the anti-war movement has really kicked into gear, and everyone's feeling it since it's an election year. I think that's going to play a major role in this fresh new start that's happening. So the energy here is very positive. It's very uplifting. Our symbols for this new moon, to start off with, is the Hebrew letter He. And He is, in the esoteric tradition, symbolized by a window. So this is a window of opportunity. This is a possibility. This is a moment where we have a chance to really reset, reboot, start things over from scratch, not do things the way that they've been done before. This is a time to start off into the unknown, to really step into areas that we are not comfortable with. That's that Chiron energy there. It's a time to step forward and see where life takes us. The tarot card key for this new moon is the Emperor. And the Emperor is the one who sets things in order. So we're going to see here an emphasis on order, a need for reining in the chaos, and a plan coming into place. A plan to really help guide us forward. Now this is in our personal lives, and this may emerge on the world scene as well. Now for our indigenous moon, this is New Bud's moon. And New Bud's moon is all about new life. It's spring. Things are starting to grow. We're not going to see the fruit of our successes yet. That won't come until much later when there's the harvest. But for now, things are starting off, and we can kind of have an idea of how fruitful things are going to be. We can see the buds on the tree. We can see the flowers. We can see how many bees are humming around us. So again, we have this energy of something new, something fresh, a new beginning. And finally, for our oracle card that I pulled for this new moon, I pulled the Witness. And the Witness basically says to be like a pane of glass, to let things pass through us. Instead of being caught up in the drama and the hype, the Witness says to bear witness to it, to watch it, to stay in observer's mind, as the Buddhists would say. Instead of being drawn into things, we'll just watch and observe. When we have that state of mind, we're capable of making decisions from a far higher point of view, and it will help guide us forward in a way that if we're caught up, we are just knee-jerk reacting. So it's asking us to step back and see things from a higher perspective, from a perspective that's outside the norm. And so if we just observe what's happening around us this new moon, we're going to be in a better place. So that's all that I have for you for this new moon. Again, this is a very sweet chart. It's a beautiful energy. This is a fresh new start. It's a new beginning. Take advantage of this energy. Set your intentions. Plan big ideas. Aim for the stars. And of course, if you do aim for the stars, you don't have to worry too much because you'll fall among them, right? So, sending all of you guys love, and I am wishing you the best. Bye for now.